Poof! Greetings, Internet. I hope everyone is doing well. Me, personally, I am preparing for funeral. I am gonna have my black hat ready, as you can see. I also find a shirt, black shirt for the vibes. We soon gonna put some shitty game into the grave. But before I'm gonna read the last will of this deceased individual, I have question for you. Do you remember New World? New World was something special. New World was so glitched that changing the language was changing your statistics of your character. When the guy put the game into the window and start maneuvering the window and it makes your character immortal in online game, I was like, no. We reached the peak of humanity. How could possible something get worse?
Have invulnerability frames. You can actually roll through attacks. If you time it correctly, you can roll away. Now here's the really interesting thing. I'm going to press escape, which brings the menu up, and I'm going to line my cursor up very close to the top. I'm going to roll, press escape, and then immediately click it again. So if I can get it right, there we go. I'm in the middle of a roll right now. I have frozen my client in the middle of a roll. Rolls have invulnerability frames. As far as my client cares, the last known information about my exact character was that they were in an invulnerability frame. The roll had happened. Let's see what happens now, because I've frozen my game in the middle of a roll. I'm going to release left click and then press escape, which will immediately close the menu overlay. Let us see the game. Watch my health. Not changed. Not changed at all.
And well, here we are. I believe this game launch is worse than New World. How they did it? Begin with pay to win. So every class, as usual, people that play the World of Warcraft should be familiar with this concept, have 2 specs, minimum. One type of build and second type of build. You can access basic part of the skill tree, the basic build, with farming. You do quest, you changing for the books, bagoosh, you get your spec. But the other spec, oof, you have to open RNG boxes, and from RNG boxes you get RNG skill. So it's impossible for you to farm it. You have to interact with market. And in market it costs real money. Yes. So half of your skill tree is pay to win. And on top of that, one skill can cost up to 500 euro. 500 euro for the best version of the skill. But wait, there is more. You can have 18 skills. And you think, 18 times 500 euro? Well, we're gaming here, guys. We are gaming here. But it's not yet final form of the system. Because next week comes golden books. We have purple books now. Purple books cost up to 500 euro. And next patch in Tuesday we're gonna have golden books. How much is gonna be? 1,000 euro per skill? This is insane. This is insane. But you know, those players could still ignore our premium currency market. What we can do to incentivize on spending. What we can do? Oh, I know. All dungeons, compared to the vanilla version of the game, all dungeons, HP and damage plus 500%. So you are a new player. You did all the side quests, you did the story quest, and now you have around 400 attack power, 400-ish attack power, and you want to do your daily. You have blue dungeons daily. And to enter blue dungeon, people want 600 attack power. Because they're so hard. So what you have to do, you have to craft your equipment. But to craft the equipment, You need a gold that you get from the daily blue dungeons that you cannot do. Oh my god, this is insane. Right, once more, so you will sit with you, so you will understand. So you, to do blue dungeon reliably and get invited to the party, you have to buy purple gear or craft it, but you cannot really craft it because you have no gold, because you cannot do blue dungeons that give you gold for daily. So what you have to do, you have to go to market, buy the purple gear from higher tier dungeon that is dropped by whales. So finally you got your purple gear, you do blue dungeon to drop blue gear. And then you have gold, and you can craft more purple gear, and with this purple gear you can do higher purple dungeons. Nice! And buckle up, ladies and gentlemen, we are just getting started. Bots. Bots are in every game, it is what it is. Bots farming world bosses, selling the loot on the market, so they can earn currency. But players are competition for the bots. They also farm and the price going down. So what bots learn to do? Let's grab the boss, move it outside its boundaries so it resets. So players and other bot cartel cannot farm. Chinese and Brazilian bots, let's reset the boss so they're not gonna get it. And normal players too, hijack the prices. This is insane. I cannot believe I'm seeing it, but it's fucking real. So you see this turd cake, this massive turd cake, but we need more. We need like cherry on top. We need chef kiss to this amazing, spectacular creation. At any time, attack from some unknown culprits can begin, and you are getting disconnected every 10 to 15 minutes. You start the game, it starts 5 minutes, you type in your password, blah, you log into the game, and you do start dungeon, bagoosh, disconnect. With New World, there was some hope. I see light in the tunnel. You know, Amazon Game Studio, big company, they have infinite money, they may try to fix the game. But with this one, with Blade and Soul, bro, your game is getting DDoS for a month. People cannot play the game. Not only the game is shit, and it's pay to win as fuck, but people cannot play it, they are getting disconnected. And you are letting this continues for a month. This is unbelievable. That's why I deem it the worst MMO launch in the history I remember. Game is pay to win, unplayable, broken shit. And how the market reacted to this amazing performance by NCSoft? Oof. Last month, oof. This is what you get for being retarded. Anyway, such a shame. Such a potential. Game with such potential. The combat is so fun. The interaction with the bosses, the ski, the block, the parry. Amazing, but completely fucked. Well, with NCSoft approaching its collapse, Tencent gonna buy them like they bought Ubisoft, and they will see, okay, this game is actually good, let's use it as a blueprint for something new and better. Let's use this IP to create something cool that people will play. Or they just gonna, make gacha games that you can spend some premium currency to see the characters naked. Yeah. In a couple of days, we should see new content release, new dungeons, and adjustments gonna be made to the game. This is last chance to salvage what left. Not much left, but hey, you can still get a party, still fight the dungeon. But if the patch gonna be shit, It's GG, it's over, we have funeral. This is gonna be the last video that I'm gonna do about Blade and Soul. That's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching. And if you want more, you can visit me on my Twitch. And I am willing to overcome all the dicks! I am willing to suck all the dicks that are there, but give me some pussy! Give me some pussy! I don't even smell pussy in this game! I only see ocean of dicks! I wish everyone amazing day, and Wizard is out. Poof!